What is good? Thank you for tuning in for today's episode of the Rice Crypto Show. And today I am joined by a gentleman who created the world's first antivirus program. He is also one of the leading cybersecurity expert. He is also the star of a Netflix documentary that I definitely encourage you to check out. He is a cryptocurrency advocate and so much more. For the seventh time, I am joined by John McAfee. But before we get into it, if this just happens to be your first time ever watching any of my videos, I do encourage you to explore my channel. I did create a playlist with all the previous interviews that I've done with John McAfee, and I will have that link down below and above. Make sure you're subscribed, smash that like button, hit the notification bell if you want to stay up to date with my videos as they come out. Also, be sure to check out my Patreon channel where I post up exclusive content and it's a way to support what I do directly. And be sure to check out my brand new audio podcast that is on anchor.fm at Rice Radio. I'm going to have links down below for everything we talk about in today's episode. And we're just going to go ahead and get right into today's show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, joining me for the seventh time on the show is the one and only John McAfee. John, I appreciate you coming on. How you doing today, man?
Wel, een gift van de stoer en dan dit van de kwam aan de hauch. Die vogelen schwagen in al. De water en roes duel, duel de tragen best vertragen. Okay?
I love it when you do this to me.
Oh, can they just you? Sonke lau hoe paar kwai. Ik ben je way by Jansi kwai. No, Canadian. Caitlin Lingua. English.
It is good seeing you again, my friend. How are you?
It is good seeing you. I would like to say, those of you who actually give a fuck. Well, does that not beg the question, what is a fuck worth? I mean, current prices in Las Vegas is $320 for an hour. But you must have more serious things to talk about. So please, my friend, I'm happy to be on your show.
I do have half serious stuff. While we're on the road, though, I mean, I figured since we're here at number 7, I did have some kind of off-the-wall questions for you. And what is a typical day for John McAfee?
Oh, my fucking God. I wish there was one because I could prepare for it if there were. I mean, seriously, if I had a typical day, good God, would that not be the greatest of all fucking things, but I don't. Well, today I can tell you what today was like. Today was an odd sort of day. Janice, please come here, baby. I need you to please come here. Thank you very much. She just got her hair done today.
Oh, okay.
No,
I love Miss Janice.
I love Miss Janice too.
I know you do.
I would not fucking be with her. Janice.
Hi. Hey, Janice.
Just got her hair done.
That looks beautiful.
Smells beautiful, tastes beautiful. It's beautiful. So
I love it. It looks really good on you.
Now, if those of you who do not understand black women's hair, this is a 6-hour job.
It was not. It was like 4 hours.
Maybe 3 o'clock. Well, 10 to 3 is what? 5. Anyway,
whatever.
We won't argue about numbers.
It takes a long time, yes.
I get that.
So I'm on my own for half the day. Now that's a serious
problem. Yes.
It's a serious problem.
That's a problem for the world.
You do not want to leave me alone for too long. Okay, so
unsupervised.
Pardon?
Unsupervised.
Yeah. So my day was today. Now the chance was an extraordinarily unusual day. I chose not to take my normal hit of heroin in the morning. Why? Because it sort of makes me lazy. And
fuck's sake.
Instead, I had my security and driver drive me to a place along the Black Sea that serves the best coffee on the planet and had about 18 shots of espresso. That set my day off correctly. So, you know, Mr. Rice,
yes,
Crypto, say hi.
Hello, sir.
How
enjoy
you doing,
your
Janice?
interview.
Thank you for everything as always. I appreciate.
Almost a kiss.
Get your crying.
That's
Get to
better.
work.
Thank you.
But you
All
never,
right.
you never failed to amaze me, man. I appreciate the awesome little intro, and I know I had some computer problems, so I apologize for being a little bit late.
Not a problem. Listen, I have not very much to do, obviously, which is why I'm always in trouble.
The next thing I would like to know is, what do you know about time travel?
Well, you know what? Other than on my most extreme psychedelic trips, I haven't done much on it. I really, so I'm not the person to ask. I mean, let's see. I did time travel on some serious DMT mixed with LSD and some ayahuasca once.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, but see, look, whoa. Here's the problem with that. I time traveled into the future. However, it wasn't just a simple, I'm here and I'm now in the future. No, I lived an entire fucking lifetime. All right. Got jobs, got married, had children, got divorced, got sick, was in the hospital, finally ended up in line in a goddamn bank, and someone tapped me on the shoulder, and I'm sitting back where I was sitting 48 and a half years earlier. And that went on over and over and over to the point that even today, well, not today, the last time, okay, here's the last time it happened. It was in 2007. I was at my bank in Woodland Park, Colorado. I was in line again. I don't like lines anymore because of that first experience of someone tapping me on the shoulder. But anyway, I'm in line, and it's a long line. I'm by one of these little tables, and they have a calculator attached to one of these thin metallic, that you can't steal. You can't rip it off. So I took it, and I'm playing with it. So I do the square root of 5. The square root of 5, people, is 22360 plus da 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 da. But those first 5 numbers are the first 5 numbers of my American Social Security number. All right, so now I freak. It's going to happen again. I'm going to go back to St. Louis, Missouri in 1919. When the fuck was that? 71 or 69? Who the fuck knows? And I grab onto the table and start screaming, "No, I'm not going back." Thank God I had tens of millions of dollars in that fucking bank. So the manager comes out, takes me by the shoulder and says, "Please come with me, Mr. McAfee." So took me into his office. In 15 minutes, I was okay. Now, had I not had a shitload of cash in that bank, God knows I would be in a mental institution now. So I still get those fucking, not flashbacks exactly, but these instances where I think, good God, it's going to happen again, and I'm going to fight, because this went over and over and over. So that is the worst time travel you can fucking imagine, my friend.
Oh, it sounds like it. And I mean, ayahuasca is something that I definitely want to experience. I've done DMT and I've taken a lot of LSD. Do not
mix ayahuasca and LSD. I love to mix drugs, which is why I can tell you what not to do. Don't mix DMT, ayahuasca, and LSD.
No, I would just do ayahuasca by itself, just for the spiritual elevation.
Right. If you do these drugs by themselves, with the exception, of course, of LSD, which rarely people will fuck you up. They're generally safe. All right. But you start mixing this shit like I do, because, if you do LSD enough, you want to go, well, fuck, what if I take DMT with this shit? Oh, what if I take mescaline? What if I take, psilocybin? What about psilocybin, mescaline, LSD, and
all the above?
Yeah, and so eventually you're going to fuck yourself over like I do constantly.
Right. Makes sense. Well, what about aliens and or extraterrestrials and on the real in the reality sense?
Mama, I have had sex with probably 5,000 women. At least 50 of them, I'm certain, were aliens. I'm sorry, 2 of them tried to shoot me in the head. One almost succeeded, blew out my left earlobe. Amy Herbert. Look it up on the internet. She went on national television and admitted it. So you tried to shoot me? Yes, I did. Why? I don't know. I was just jealous. No. So if that's not an alien, then you tell me what is. Any
UFOs though, or flying saucers, or beings, or entities from outside space?
I have taken, my friend, so many drugs, and I have put myself in so many unquestionably weird situations that I just can't say. Have I seen them? Fuck yes! Were they real? I don't have a clue.
Okay.
I don't. In fact, I do not have a clue whether that woman I lived with in Kathmandu for 2 weeks was real. I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay. You're asking the wrong person here.
What about QAnon? What are your thoughts on QAnon? Do you think there's any legitimacy to this, or is it just...
Well, now we're talking about something I can talk about.
Okay.
No, of course there's no legitimacy. It's a bunch of very, very clever people who can more or less anticipate what's going to happen, which anybody with some fucking common sense can do. No. See, here's something. Because listen, I did found, people, the world's largest computer security firm. Now, I mean, how did I do that? How did the greatest safe manufacturer become the greatest safe manufacturer? By being able to break into everybody else's safe. Duh. Please, would you buy a safe from someone who can't crack a safe? No, that would be insane. So no, if I want to find the truth of something, please, people, if it's in digital fucking form, I will find the truth of it. And no, QAnon, they're just some smart people anticipating. No, that's all there are.
Okay, I was just curious. I wanted to get your take on it.
I'd like to give you more hope, but unfortunately, in that situation, no.
I don't want. I mean, we had fun. I want the truth and transparency as an expert that knows the internet and knows security protocols and all that good stuff.
Listen, people, if John fucking McAfee can't find the truth of a digital occurrence, and nobody can. I'm sorry. I did found that company. I know that's tragic and hard to fucking. What's hard to believe? He'll go, "You could not have done that. You're a madman." Well, yes, I am a madman. I've always been a madman, but I did found that company.
Well, I think smart people.
I am one of the greatest hackers in the fucking world. So get used to it, people.
And when I think most people that would be on the level of a genius also have some sort of eccentricness or some sort of oddity about them, because I feel like I've been told this. I've been told this personally by people who work for you, that you do not think like anybody else. That you have your own thought process, your own thought patterns. So
I do, and it is. If you're looking for an alien, well,
maybe you're it.
I've got to be it, because no, I know this. I mean, when I ran McAfee, I had 6,000 employees. We were the largest fucking computer company in the world at the time. We had almost 85% of the world market for computer security, and people would come in and go, "How did you do that?" I go, "Listen, I don't know. I don't know." I said, no, it's too fucking weird. I had people quit because they were afraid of me. And I've never done them any fucking harm. They go, "Listen, I'm sorry. I can't work in this environment." I go, "What environment? How are you doing what you do?" "I'm sorry. I don't know. But I mean you no harm." So I've had vice presidents quit because they could not understand what I was doing. Well, fuck me. I'm sorry. Have I harmed you? Have I fucked your wife? Have I stolen your children and sold them into slavery?
Did you though? Because I still
no, of course I did not. No, of course not, people. I had better things to do. I mean, first of all, well, maybe fucking a wife. Okay, scratch that. Maybe not many times, but stealing children and selling. Dude, I was personally making $1 million a fucking day. I'm going to steal children and sell them into slavery. Fuck, please. It makes no sense. But did I sleep with my executives' wives? I mean, Yeah, maybe a few fucking times. But did I force them? No. No. Never.
Love it. Okay, so the past couple interviews I've done, we've been talking about your run for presidency, and that's kind of come to an end at this point. So we got a couple years ago.
I lost the primary, which I expected, you know. I think the Libertarian Party is going to disappear this year. I really do. It's tragic. It's the third party, but I think they fucked up. Not for not voting for me.
Well, just who they selected in general. They didn't go down.
Yes, it's like, what? Jesus God, what were you thinking, people? Yes, of course, a woman. I am not sexist. My wife is right here. Trust me, I'm not sexist. I'm not racist. However, the person they chose is like, have you lost your fucking minds? If they get 1% of the vote, I will be shocked.
I agree. Well, what I was going to say is I didn't have a chance to really ask you about anything related to like your McAfee DEX, and now you've got your project Ghost that you are involved with. I'd like to get some updates. I don't know where you want to start, but I'd like to talk about Ghost, and I'd like to talk about your DEX.
Yeah, you bet. Well, okay, so Ghost. Now, all right, it's no secret that my hot button in life is privacy, because we don't have any people. If you have a smartphone,
we're losing it.
When we're losing what little we have. If you got a smartphone, what is that fucker for? It's to spy on you, where you are, who you are, what you're doing, where you're doing it, who you're doing it with. Holy shit, people, do you understand what you've given up? And our financial transactions, good God, if you have a bank account, there are no secrets anymore, people, not from anybody, certainly not from a government. And I think our financial transactions are probably the most important to keep private and secure. Why? Because, first of all, governments, especially in America, because taxation is illegal in America, even though we have it, that's how you're controlled, through your finances. Where does it come from? Where does it go? And once they know that, you're fucked, people. So obviously I started the Ghost system, started working on it 2.5 years ago. We currently have the Ghost coin. It's small. It's got a market cap of maybe 25 million US right now. However, it's growing. We have the Ghost Exchange, the very first truly distributed and decentralized exchange, where we don't ask you who you are. We don't ask you for documentation. We don't ask for a credit card number or your bank account or your email address or your IP. Nothing. Totally fucking anonymous. And the Ghost coin, which is a completely private coin, as private, if not more so, than Monero. What's the difference between Ghost and Monero? Yeah, Monero is Monero is extremely private. I'm not dissing it, people. It's an extremely private coin. However, if you ever want to get out of it into cash or Bitcoin or something else, you're fucked. The only way you can do it is on a centralized exchange. Well, Now what? Suddenly, try exchanging anything on a centralized exchange without giving them your documentation, maybe even your fucking passport, your bank ID, your address, your credit card, every fucking thing about you. So suddenly, I've got a completely private, beautiful coin, and I want money. You're fucked. Aha, there you're that motherfucker. Aha, we got you now. No, Ghost is the only privacy coin that will run on a decentralized exchange. But far more important, coming out in the end of September, we're late, people, 2 weeks, okay, will be the Ghost phone service. Now, what is this?
Hearing about this, yeah.
Listen, the people are loving it. Our beta testers are refusing to give up their fucking Sims.
Yeah, I didn't know you were doing beta testing. I figured I would have been invited to this. I'm kind of a little bit offended.
Well, fuck me. Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't know there was a beta test.
You know Janice's email address.
I'll hit her up.
You hit her up and say, I want a fucking eSIM. Now, you got to have an eSIM compatible phone. That means, I don't know, Samsung S20 or above. That's Samsung S20, Samsung Flip,
I have
Samsung Fold,
Note 10 Plus.
or yeah, no, Note S10. I don't think the S10, no, S10 will not support.
The Note 10 Plus.
Oh, the Note 10, will that support eSIMs?
I'll check.
I'll
look into it.
Okay,
But if
I don't
not,
think
I'll
it
get a
does.
phone
I
that
don't
does
think
it.
it does, but maybe.
Okay.
But I do know that all the S20s will support eSIMs.
So let's talk about this.
The Google. Let's see what else. The Google phone, the latest iPhone will all support eSIM. So all you need to do, if you have a telephone that is eSIM compatible, take your SIM card out and lay it on the table. Download our eSIM. Suddenly you are live. I don't give a shit if you were on AT&T or whoever. I don't care. We will work. Put in our eSIM and suddenly you're invisible. No one will ever find where you are or who you are, because when you don't have to sign up for our service. You go onto our website, send us some cash, and we send you an eSIM, and that's all. We don't ask who you are. We don't ask what's your email address, and it will work on every fucking phone service everywhere, people. Well,
and there's no monthly fee.
35. Yeah, oh, absolutely. There's a huge monthly fee. I'm sorry. Now, this is not for surfing Pornhub and shit like that. No. If that's what you want to do, put your SIM card back in, people, and shift to your SIM card, because we're way too expensive. I mean, like, we're for a gigabyte. God, I hate to say it, we're almost $30 for a gigabyte in the U.S. Depends on your country. We support 35 countries, almost everywhere in Europe except for Portugal. Everywhere in not everywhere. The United States we support. We don't support Canada. We support Russia. Can't support China. But 35 countries. Okay, most of you people. We support England. Every English language country except for Australia. Sorry.
Well, you mentioned Canada. You said no Canada either, though.
Yeah, we can't. The Canadian phone services is like it's Stone Age.
Okay.
It was built by people with rocks and hammers, so we can't do it there. I'm sorry. But if you're in a truly developed country like the United States, Russia, England, everywhere in Europe, in Western Europe, we got almost all of Eastern Europe, but all of Western Europe except for Portugal, who also built their phone system with rock tools and flint stones. We can't help you in Portugal. But everywhere else, yes, if you're in a system. Now, how did we do this? Well, it's because, okay, the advances in technology are happening so fucking fast. And especially governments, because governments everybody loves eSIMs. You no longer have to go to the store to get a physical card to put in your fucking phone. Download it from somebody. Well, that process opens up infinite possibilities for motherfuckers like me. We got to go, oh, well, thank you. Look what I can do. So I have created, through the new eSIM telecommunication system, a ghost, which they cannot fix, not for at least another 10 years. I can't help you after that.
Right.
Yeah. So the ghost phone, and please email Janice, and we'll send you. I'll send you free. We're giving people 500 megabytes of free data. That's it, dude. Once you've used it, it's over. So cool. Don't go on to Pornhub and start watching videos. You'll run it out.
No.
But if you use our eSIM, and you can switch back and forth, you don't have to take your hard SIM out. On the eSIM compatible phones, you go into settings and go, I want to do eSIM now. So it shuts off your hard SIM and goes to us, the Ghost phone service, in which case you're now fucking invisible. So please, people, understand, $30 for a whole fucking gigabyte, that's more expensive than God. Nevertheless, you should be using it to send texts, emails, communicate, voice communication, etc., which for 1 gigabyte, fuck me, you can't burn it up in a month. If you're watching videos, fuck me, I can't help you, dude. Okay?
Right. No, yeah, it makes sense. When is this going to be
Well,
available?
if you want to spend $500 a month, you can watch. You can go onto Netflix if you want and watch full-time movies. But I'm sorry, we did not intend it for that. We intended it for those situations where you needed privacy.
I love it.
And anonymity and an inability to locate you. Well, fuck me, we can give you that.
And what are you expecting the public release?
I said September 15th. A month ago, I said September 15th. Now we're up to September 30th. And that's my devs telling me that. Okay. Let's be honest, people. Probably the middle of October.
Middle of October. Okay, that's cool.
I'm
just
saying.
A couple months away.
You know, I've been a developer all my life. I know when developers say, we're going to get it done on the 15th, they go, yeah, I don't know. And then the 15th is 2 weeks away. You know what, boss? We're not going to make the 15th. So I'd say October 15th. That's a month. Sorry.
Cool. And what about, I've heard something about a credit card. I know you did something in the past. Are you going to be doing
that thing in the past? You know, I'm sorry, I got sucked into this motherfucker.
Right. No, I heard. We don't have to talk about it. We don't even have to give it attention. But is there a credit card attached to Ghost?
We all make mistakes. Now, this time it's for real. The Ghost credit card is for real. That's coming out on September 22nd, people. And you can take a credit card. You can load that credit card with Ghost. And Ghost has been, well, moderately stable, you know, between $1.20 and $1.50. Okay. However, people, and this is my first announcement here. My devs are going to shoot me. Fuck it. Who cares? Now.
You're the boss.
Okay. September 25th. We will be announcing and releasing the first, absolutely the first stable privacy coin. We're calling it Ghost DAI. Now, DAI for 3 years has never varied more than 1.5% from the US dollar, up or down. It's a stable fucking coin. And, you know, and if you think you've lost, well, I lost 1%, well, wait 2 days and it'll come back, all right? Because it just fluctuates. We have wrapped that coin in the Ghost protocol. So all you got to do is you you deposit your DAI into a smart contract. We're not even fucking involved. We've written this. This is entirely out of our control. Into a smart contract. You will then be issued the Ghost DAI, meaning that every fucking transaction is totally private. No one can see it. And anytime you want, any fucking time, you can either exchange your Ghost DAI token on our distributed exchange, or go back and get your DAI back and you know, cash it in anywhere. Do you understand the beauty of this?
No, it's awesome.
This means that if you're on the dark web and you're selling, I don't give a shit what, hitmen, drugs, you know, prostitutes, I don't care. Which everybody, that's where most of our privacy coins are used. You don't have to worry that Monero might drop 20% in 4 hours. No, Ghost DI is not going to drop or rise. Sorry, you're not going to make money off of it either. It's not an investment. It's a tool to be used for absolute private fucking communications. Now, I was not supposed to say that. I've been drinking, well.
I'm not going to hold you responsible.
Heavily today, and therefore my tongue is loose. So you folks are the first persons to hear about this. And assuming I survive till tomorrow, because developers have, in fact, I believe, whacked their superiors. I mean, it happens in wars all the time. You know, you've got sergeants that, there's even a word for it. I don't remember what it is, where you whack a superior officer because they're assholes. What's that called, baby? Oh, she's asleep. And fragging.
Right.
So unless I'm fragged for opening my mouth, then I'll be able to talk about it again tomorrow.
Awesome.
All
Well,
right, my friend, we're out of time. So.
Okay. Well, John, I really appreciate your time, and I'll reach out to Janice about that. Again, man, I really
Reach out
appreciate
to
you as
Janice,
always.
I'll get you. But if I do this, I expect you to at least make a note of it somewhere, say something about it on the
Oh, I'm going to, and I want to reach out to you an email because I had talked to Reborn 1002, your developer who did also the Unitrade. I talked to him. And I'd like to get involved with what you're doing as far as with Ghost as a content creator. So I'll reach out to you.
Ghost right now is the tiniest baby. Okay.
But I love the ideas.
We're just nursing it to keep it from dying.
Even beyond the like Pivx white paper issue, I love this concept and idea.
But let me tell you something. When we get the phone combined with the coin, especially the stable privacy coin, and the exchange, we people will have something for the first time that can't ever be shut down by any government anywhere on this fucking planet. If I live long enough to complete this, if I can keep hiding in this fucking dungeon,
right,
long enough to finish this, I will have given you people a tool to free yourself from this overburdened Stalinist.
This 1984 George Orwell world what we're going into.
That's where we are, people. We're almost there.
Yeah.
Do you not see it? I mean, cameras on fucking street corners, your cell phones that spy on you, your Alexa, which listens to you constantly to say something. Please, people, wake the fuck up. So if I can survive long enough, it's just a few more months. If I can survive 6 months,
you're gonna probably survive forever.
I will have left the world my legacy, a tool that no government will ever be able to shut down, stop, impede, or impair in any fashion. And thank you, my friend.
Thank you, John, as always. I look forward to the next one.
All right. Anytime.
Okay. Thank you for watching all the way to the very end of this very epic interview number 7 with John McAfee. Again, I will have links down below so you can check out all the previous interviews I've done if you haven't checked them out already. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if this happens to be your first time ever watching any of my content, I do encourage you to explore my channel. Make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date with my videos as they come out. Also, be sure to check out my exclusive audio podcast. You could find that on anchor.fm at Rice Radio, and it will be available in all podcasting platforms, including Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Also, be sure to check out my Patreon channel where I post up exclusive content, and it's a way that you can help support what I do directly. And as always, I encourage you to be the change by practicing change.